Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's important video, I want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope every one of you is doing better than fantastic today. And your journey to self-betterment has been fruitful. Today I want to talk about something very important. It's very important. And it might save you more than you can know by listening to and heeding this message and warning really. The narcissist, no matter if we are talking about on the low levels of society, to the highest of the high of society. The narcissist, or narcissists, are setting you up to react. To react in such a way that will give them what they want, which is power and control over your very life. Let's talk about a romantic relationship for an example. And you can expand and think about this example to the largest scales of life. Because the narcissist's methods and motives largely stays the same. In this relationship you are in with, let's say, someone you are dating or married to. They start mistreating you. And you react back. You match their anger with your anger right back at them. And little by little, step by step, they are getting people to agree that you need to go. So they have you kicked out of your own home. And prevented from seeing your own family. Now, did this just spontaneously happen? Or was there something more sinister at work here? You see, the narcissist is usually 20 moves ahead of its target. But sadly, this is the fact that doesn't register with the target. Even after the target of the narcissist registers, this narcissist is not a good person. They still play this game of step by step with this narcissist, thinking that's all it is. They are just dealing with a person with a bad personality and someone that isn't nice. However, what they fail to realize is this narcissist has been planning and plotting against this person since the day they met you. They see you have a nice house. And that second they are thinking on how they can get you kicked out of your own home and how they can take ownership of it. And mind you, this is something that might not happen for 10 years. But they've been planning and plotting this long. They try to read law and what their rights are and how they can get what they want just by getting you to react. You see, I've learned after dealing with so many narcissists for so long, to not take a great many things at face value, but to look at who has something to gain by this action or that action. And by looking at such things, it greatly reveals a lot about not only the individual you are dealing with, but the situation and likely staged scenario you are living in. A staged scenario set up by the narcissist. And what the narcissist will do is they will find and oftentimes use real situations to get you irritated and upset. To where you will say and or do something that is completely out of your character. So that way they can say, See, I told you. And they can have you put under their control or some other form of control. There are many people to this day that are paying for houses and cars they don't live in or drive. But a narcissist gets to live in and drive. They feel like they are a workhorse, where they go to work and come home. They go to work and come home. All to send money to someone that set them up from the first day they met them. But there is no limit to the narcissist and what they will do. They will do the setup strategy in all forms and walks of life. And the goal is to make you look like the bad one so they can institute some form of control over you and your life. Where they get to call the shots and pull the strings. Where you have no say and no freedom over your life. Take a look around. Sit back and think. Think. What is this person or these people trying to get you to do? What reaction are they trying to get from you and what's the benefit for them? As I mentioned in my last video, the narcissists are getting desperate. They are losing control rapidly. People are waking up and realizing, wait a minute. This doesn't seem right. And one by one, people are walking away from narcissists in a great many areas of life. Which means the narcissists are pulling out all of the stops. And one thing they can usually bank on though a great many people have learned about narcissism and narcissists, but they still haven't mastered their emotions yet. Which means, narcissist or not, they know if they push the right buttons they can usually get the reaction they want. Which is usually you to say or do something that will land you in a bad situation where they can then have control over you. Yes. What the narcissist and narcissists do are downright wrong and evil. But don't give them what they want. Instead, hold them accountable. Raise more awareness about these individuals and the evil they do so they can't turn anywhere in society without someone seeing them for what and who they are. So one by one and bit by bit each avenue of life they exploit and use to their advantage is taken from them. Because though they are desperate, if you react, you re-energize them. You make them strong for the moment and you make yourself weak. Take away the strength and power of the narcissist by making it so they lose their power and they lose their control. And you can do that by simply not reacting in the manner they want you to. Now, I'm not saying to not do anything. Of course. If you are in the home with a narcissist spouse, and they are mistreating you, get out. Get out. Get out. And protect yourself in all areas. But matching the narcissist's bad behavior with more bad behavior is what the narcissist wants. They live for that kind of thing. And the more you take hold of this bait, so to speak, you lose more control over your life and the narcissist gain not only your supply, but also control over you. Again, this is something the narcissist can and will do from the smallest parts of our societies to the highest areas of our society. The game doesn't change. Think. 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 It's chess, not checkers. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.